Hi guys, welcome to another video on my channel. This time yet again, as you can probably guess, it is not a travel vlog. This time I wanted to talk once again about something that I try to improve in my life and that plays a big part in my life at the moment, and that again a lot of people struggle with. So I just wanted to share my perspective on routine, the importance of it, why it's actually not as bad as it seems, and why we all need one. Honestly, we all need a routine. But again, I'm gonna talk about it to you in this video, and I hope you like it. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe, of course. Yeah, let's go. The same as with finances, which I mentioned in the last video. Now it's also the routine that I used to struggle, and I still struggle with sometimes, to be honest. So whenever the time is worse in your life, whenever you feel a little bit depressed, whenever you're worried about something, stressed, whether it's work, personal life, we tend to close ourselves to contact with other people. We don't leave the house. We think that what works best for us is just to stay alone in the room, not leave the house at all, watching TV or whatever it is that we're doing when we are alone. When in reality it is form of self-destruction. Being at home alone doesn't help you at all. It doesn't help me at all, which I struggle to understand. But actually it is true, because when the days come that I end up doing something, I do feel much better, and routine is seen as something bad, because now people want to be spontaneous and live life by a minute without really thinking about what they're gonna do next. And again, that's totally fine. I've been there, done that. However, the routine is important, especially when you're struggling. It's important in everyday life, but especially in moments where you're not feeling yourself, when you're not feeling well. Why it's important? It's distracting you. So create your own routine: going to the gym, cooking, cleaning, going to a yoga class, reading a book, dancing, singing, whatever it is that actually brings you joy. And in the days where you feel like you don't want to do anything, just force yourself. For example, for me, working out, a lot of times I do not feel like doing it at all, and I stopped doing it for a long time. And it's time for me to wake up, because my boyfriend saw me and after a month apart, and he said, "Oh my god, Camila, I'm actually worried, you lost so much weight. Why is it?" And that's because I had a little bit worse time in my life. I stopped eating properly, and I also didn't move. I stayed pretty much most of the time at home, doing nothing but watching TV. And now I'm starting to understand, actually, hearing someone say, "I worry about you, what's wrong?" It's really eye-opening. And again, it makes me realize the importance of routine. Still, it doesn't matter that I have to be boring or I cannot be spontaneous in my life. Of course I can. You can always keep balance. It's never either one or the other thing. You can still be spontaneous and still keep your routine, especially in the days when you work. And now that I'm in Lisbon and we do things daily, I actually do feel much better with myself. Actually, even now doing this recording video, I feel so much more productive. My mind is in totally different space. In difference, if I were to stay in bed doing nothing, I would probably overthink or think about things that do not actually matter, but I would let the thoughts consume me. But again, what I wanted to say about working out, it's always the hardest part to start, right? Hardly ever I felt like I actually do want to work out. I never wanted to do it. I was always feeling lazy to do it. However, once I started, a lot of times I would do more than I was intending to do. So it's the most difficult part is to start. It's not to continue, it's not to keep it up, it's to start. Once you start and once you feel and see the effect of it, I guarantee you will not want to go back to, oh, sorry guys, I'm staying home today, or oh, I was supposed to go to the class of XYZ, but I'm just gonna stay home. So I really do think that it's really important for us to create our own routine that works for us. And babes, the effects are gonna be pretty much immediate. No, like, live your life, do things that bring you joy. It will make you feel so much better. You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna spend your entire day in bed thinking about how sad you are because tomorrow is Monday and you need to go back to work. No, you're not gonna do this. Fight for yourself, fight for your mental health. It's so important. We all should stop self-destruction. It's one of the worst things that we can do to ourselves. We all should fight for our life, for our well-being, and having a routine and doing the things that we do enjoy to do instead of staying alone in a dark room are so much better for us. So I know it can be tough. I've been there. I chose to separate myself from life, from people, thinking that that's what I need. Actually, at the end of the day, that's what is stopping you from getting better. So get out there, fight for yourself, find things that you enjoy to do, running, going to the park, reading books, whatever it is that relaxes you, makes you feel productive. Do it for yourself, not for anyone. It's at the end of the day, you're fighting for yourself, you're living the life for yourself, not for your friend, not for your mother, not for your father, not for your grandma. No, you live the life for yourself, so live it to the fullest. Treat yourself well, be kind to yourself. Okay, so on that positive accent, I'm gonna end this video. I would really appreciate it if you like, subscribe and comment. Maybe you would like to share your perspective, what makes you feel better, what you do in your free time, what's part of your routine. Feel free to do it, of course. And in the next video we are gonna be very positive as well, people. We're gonna talk about childhood traumas. How exciting is that? But that's in the next video, and I see you then. Take care.